Hello everybody, welcome back to one of the most exciting commercial trucks that we've had to offer in a long time. This is probably, undisputably, the lowest mileage 25-ton wrecker like this in existence. Matter of fact, I looked at a 2024 model yesterday that was far rougher and 4 times the miles that this truck had on it. I don't even know what to say. Let's start off with what it is. It's a 1992 freightliner. It has 14,000 original documented miles. It was previously government owned before one of our customers purchased it. He put it into the fleet and really wasn't using it. He bought it as a backup. I believe one of his trucks was down at the time. He put 4 or 5 of the 1,000 miles on the truck. It did come from the West Coast, so you can see that it is a very rust-free truck. He also put all new tires all the way around the truck and did not skimp. They're Unirolls, they're not recaps. They're all brand new within the last few thousand miles with all new alloy wheels. T2025 is the Nomar brand for this, but it is a 25-ton twin line. We call it a heavy duty wrecker. Of course, you know, they come 25 ton, 35 ton, 50 ton. This is a good size all around fill-in wrecker. It will tow a lot of heavy duty stuff. Mike can tell you more about the triple extension and the underreach and all the different things as far as that goes. I think he's got all that in the description, but you can see it does have the feet here. It even has cones. It has the L-arms, and it is loaded with gear. All the different frame attachments. Fire extinguisher, another fire extinguisher, a tow ball mount. You wouldn't think that's handy. That is extremely handy. Even got a piece of carpet to lay down, so if you're working on the ground. Wrenches, straps. On the other side we got binders. We got a controller here. That's some sort of charger. We even got an empty water bottle, free of charge. But when you look inside the truck, it is still like brand new. No wear and tear, runs perfect, operates great. No DPF and no DEF. So if this truck goes down, it's going down for something that is going to be super duper easy to fix. I really don't know of anything to even think of that it will go down for. That would be a problem. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what else we got. That's most of the details. What else can you think of, AJ? We've moved this thing around. We've driven it a little bit. We tried to keep it circulated. We actually had it in our back showroom, so it wasn't sitting on the lot. So a lot of people didn't see this truck. A lot of people don't realize we have it. But again, yesterday, well, 2 things yesterday. One, when I appraised that 2024 model, that was rough compared to this. It reminded me that we've got a truck for a fraction of the price, far better quality, and a fraction of the miles that will run circles around all the newer stuff. And I hate to say that, guys, but it's the truth. It's gonna run and run and run and run. Big Cummins motor. What we got here? 370 horsepower. M11 370E, so 370 horsepower, M11 Cummins. As you can see, no leaks, clean. Even all your hoses are still nice and colored. They're not discolored. Your clamps and your boots are all good. This truck's not dry rotted. It was kept indoors. So, you know, we preach sometimes about low mileage not always being the best thing because of sitting. This truck was driven just enough to keep it moving. All your stuff is still nice. You're not gonna poke holes in it. A couple leaves. Frame's good. Filters are all serviced. Everything's shaken down. It's just hard to beat. It's darn near impossible to beat. The other thing was, some people look at this, and this truck's 119,000 or 115,000 roughly. So, wow, I just want to make that like a showpiece because it's older and whatever, and I'm not going to use it very much. We just had a guy buy some classic tractors that should be put in a showroom. He put them in his fleet to use them, and that was crazy to us. But he said, look, these things are more dependable. They're not going to break down. He said, I've got tractors at the tractor dealer galore, and they can't get parts, they can't fix them, they don't know when they're going to be ready, they're under warranty. So he bought classic 40-year-old tractors and put them in the field and started using them. To me, it seems unheard of, but I guess at the same time, they're a fraction of the price, just like this. They're much lower usage, just like this, and they're not going to break down, just like this, because it doesn't have all the other bull crap happening with it. So, amazing truck. You can put this truck to use tomorrow. There is nothing holding it back. Again, equipment galore. If it doesn't have what you want, we'll run across the street and grab it out of our building because we've got it. If you don't see it on the truck, we have it in stock. The fuel gauge works, the temperature gauge works, the oil pressure gauge works, the windows are tinted. This truck's ready, guys, and somebody is just missing out. But again, we had it inside. I didn't want it sitting out in the weather. Now it's out. You can see it. It's sitting out front of our beautiful new showroom. You can come take it home, or we can ship it to you. Right now, no charge for transportation for the next 2 weeks. Mike put a special on. Commercial rollbacks, wreckers, big wreckers, and even some of our flatbeds. So, and some of our bucket trucks. We'll figure it out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. Stay in touch. Check the website. We also have a little bit of excitement for today. Hopefully, Grimace will leave from across the street in the intensive care unit. You guys are going to want to see that. For you that have been following and you've been watching, you're going to want to see that. Matter of fact, it's probably going to be our most exciting unveil ever. You can see AJ's got the trailers out. Trailers are getting ready to load those guys up. And Grimace is going to take his first trip with its new family. It's going to be pretty exciting. It's going to be really exciting, actually. So stay tuned for that. Got a couple bucket trucks coming in. One's right here. One Alvin is getting cleaned up. I think Alvin just went to get some fuel. A couple box trucks that Christian's going to get online first thing this morning. It's going to be an exciting day. Palm trees getting ready to bloom. A lot going on around Davis Auto Sales. Thanks, guys.